Thank you, Christian Gone Fishing, for the video idea. So my 2025 rod and reel arsenal consists of about 20 rods, but I only use 15 out of all of them the most, even though sometimes I'll keep 18 in my car just in case. First off, we got the Flares Frog and Flippin' Stick, so obviously based off the name, I use this mainly for my heavier duty topwater fishing, but sometimes I'll throw chatterbaits, Texas rigs, and swim baits. I used to have the Concept Z paired with it until it started sounding like this. So I had to switch it out to the Fuji CT, which actually came off of another rod made by the same company. That rod is the Absolute Casting Rod, which for the time being is out of commission until I get a new reel for it. I use it mostly for Texas rigs. The last favorite rod I own is the Lunkers TV Defender rods, and that's paired with the Shimano SLX, which is pretty much used for everything: swim baits, underspins, spinnerbaits, chatterbaits, etc. I even use it for cut bait and live bait sometimes when I'm targeting catfish. I have two rods I use for swim baits. The one on the right is made by Vexen, and that's paired with the Lew's Super Duty GX3 reel. It's used for swim baits around the 3 to 6 inch range. I've only caught one fish on that setup so far. The one on the left is a Kuma SBX extra heavy carbon rod, which is paired with the Shimano Tran X, and that's used for the swim baits around the 8 to 12 inch range, but I haven't caught any fish on it yet. I have 6 spinning rods, 2 of which are the same. They're designed for bass. Honestly, I don't know too much about them because my dad found them in a shed and he gave them to me. I mostly use them for carp fishing and when I'm throwing live bait, but sometimes if I need an extra rod when I'm doing a challenge video and I'm throwing multiple lures, I'll use those as well. I have these 3 ugly sticks. The smaller one is strictly for finesse fishing in freshwater. The one in the middle is used in saltwater and freshwater when I'm using live baits or lures. The last ugly stick is just for saltwater when I'm using live baits or cut bait. The final spinning rod I own is a Guggen Squad finesse rod, which is paired with the 13 Fishing Kalon 3.0 blackout spinning reel. Obviously it's meant for finesse fishing, but I don't think I've used actual finesse lures on it yet, other than some smaller and lighter lures. I have 3 push button rods that I use for carp fishing or when I need to catch bait, but I'm planning on using them for other challenge videos in the future. I use these 2 rods for crankbaits and jerkbaits. The one on the left is a Guggen Squad reaction rod paired with the Daiwa Tattoo 150, which I also sometimes throw topwater lures with treble hooks on it, like a wake bait. The one on the right is a 13 Fishing Omen black rod. Come on. The Inception. Yes! I also own another version of the 13 Fishing Omen black rod, which is paired with a Daiwa CR80. I mostly use that rod for swim baits and jigs. Finally, my last rod I own is an Amber Garcia verdice PLX, and that's paired with an Amber Garcia Revo SX. I also use it for jigs and swim baits as well as Texas rigs. Okay, I kind of lied. That wasn't my last rod. My last rod is actually a kids fishing toy rod for the toilet. I know, I said the toilet, but I haven't used it for a video or caught any fish on it yet, but I'm planning to.